Oh,
Come on, man.
you could get that buffed out.
No, you can get that buffed out.
I wanna be like Mike. Pow, huh?
Bad Boys for Life has Will Smith and Martin Lawrence reprising their roles as Detective Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett. So they're in their twilight years of their career, and they gotta go all
One last time.
One last time.
to solve a string of murders that are somehow connected, with the help of a younger, more tech-savvy team.
What she gonna do? What she gonna do when we come in?
No.
Michael Bay directed the first Bad Boys movie in 1995, followed by Bad Boys 2 in 2003. Oh god, now I feel my age. Really? That long ago? Yeah, that long ago. I absolutely love the first one, but the second one had too many Michael Bayisms. Telling a good story felt like a chore for him to get through, just to get to the next action scene. And let's not forget his love for explosions that look like fireworks. Kinda like those sparklers, but on steroids. This third film has the director combo of Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah. For directors with such a short list of movies under their belt, their work here was pretty impressive. They gave us a fun, action-packed buddy cop comedy with Mike and Marcus and other familiar faces.
That's what I like, teamwork.
The performances were all great, and no one's phoning it in, but the dialogue was serviceable at best and mid-tier kind of quality. Some of the lines came across as corny and forced. I think the dialogue itself would have looked great on paper, but it didn't translate very well on screen. I think that falls back more on the direction rather than the writer or the actor. And the plot seems very formulaic. Even though it has a couple of twists, the story is a bit cookie cutter and it's nothing we haven't seen before. And of course this makes this a bit predictable and kind of forgettable. And a couple of minor things, there's a few continuity issues, and some obvious green screen during the driving scenes.
Driving through a mall. We're not just black, we're cops too. We'll pull ourselves over later.
Woosah. This movie did a lot of good things though. The fight scenes were pretty remarkable. The way it was choreographed was pretty hard-hitting and brutal at times. The chase scenes were fun to watch. Even though it wasn't as good as the chase scene from Bad Boys 2, they still did a pretty solid job here. Mad props to the stunt team. A lot of the hits and falls look painfully real. And Martin Lawrence. It might not be saying much, but this is the funniest I've seen him in years. His character's always been the voice of reason. If Will Smith was the cool factor, Martin Lawrence was the heart.
It's time we be good men.
And I just want to quickly mention that there was some great camera work in the final scenes. Now before I share my final thoughts, just a quick reminder to click like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications to my weekly reviews. And if you like my content and you're feeling generous, become one of my valued subscribers by signing up to my Patreon. Check out the link in the description below. And now, bring on the final thoughts.
Oh, this is my wife's car.
Starting with the lows, we've got corny delivery of lines and a formulaic plot. And as for the highs, we've got amazing action and a hilarious Martin Lawrence.
She knows. She always knows.
So overall, I think this movie is really good. For me, it was better than Bad Boys 2, but not as good as Bad Boys 1. Still a reasonably fun time at the cinema. If you're on a date night and you both like your action buddy cop comedies, this is the one for you. But if you weren't a fan of Bad Boys 1 or 2, I doubt the third one's gonna get you on board. Tell me guys, have you seen Bad Boys for Life yet? If so, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're there, let me know what I should review next. And who am I, you ask? I'm The Grudge. Bye for now.